Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Small Account Challenge with Day Trade with Tony. And today we've had a green day, a good green day today, not like the piddly green day we had yesterday. So today is Tuesday, the 31st of January. It's the last trading day of the month. It's the last day of the month, the 31st of January. And we've made almost 10%, so a little over 9%, not quite 10%. In terms of gains, we just rewind a little bit. We started on the 17th with just under $2,500 in this account. So it's trading a small account, growing that account. We've now got $5,500 after today. So that puts us into a really good position going into February. We started today with $5,296. And we've had just under $500, so $495.96 gross. That's what we've had. So almost 10%, so almost double the goal. The idea is that we want to be getting 5% or greater per day. We want to be taking ideally 1 or 2 trades per day. As we get a larger account, we can afford to take more trades. That's not a problem, but a small account, you want to keep the transaction fees to a minimum, which is becoming increasingly difficult with capital markets because they're now charging per fill instead of per ticket, and you're not in control of that. So unfortunately, if you trading an illiquid stock and it takes multiple fills to actually fill your order, you're going to get charged more. So that's something that you can't really budget for, but it can eat into your profits, as is the case for me today. Anyway, that being said, let's talk about what we traded today, shall we? So we traded Palisades Bio. That was the first one that we traded was Palisades Bio. So we got this huge move up, hit the scanners. I'd already finished trading on the main account, but this hit the scanners. We got the first pullback. So I got in it as it started to make a move up, and I entered the position here, and as it moved up, we took some profits there. It started to pull back, so I added back for a bounce, and as it moved back up, I took some more profits and got it. Well, actually, I put a stop in place, and it pulled back. I got it. So it was a 10-cent stop. So that was Palisades Bio. And it gave us $230. So it was only 2,500 shares. So it wasn't a difficult trade. It was just a quick trade. And then we got in, as I say, crappy fills, and then took some profits up at the top, added back at the bottom, and then put a trailing stop in place and got stopped out as it pulled back. So yeah, that was $230, and then we traded Novelis. So Novelis was moving up towards a little bit later in the day, and we were able to get on this, and we got in here just for the break of $10 for the whole dollar. Rode that up and took some profits. Added back to the position as it pulled back. We added again, and then took some profits up here. So we got just under $300 with Novelis, $265.96 to be precise. And I actually got multiple fills on this, so it's a bit of a pain in the hole. So that's the problem that I'm talking about, is the multiple fills. I'll get charged commission on each fill instead of the actual order. Now I need to take that up with the broker, because I'm not happy with that, particularly with a small account. It can really eat into your profits, but it is what it is. But we still, we still finished almost $500 up on the day. So 2 relatively simple trades. Wait for the momentum to come in. Wait for the confirmation. Get in. Take profits quickly. Get out. That was essentially all we did today. So that was Palisades and Novelis. Now, one of the guys in the Day Trade with Tony community asked me, why am I not showing TraderView stats with my short account challenge? And he's absolutely right. I've just not been importing the trades. So what I've done today is I've imported all the trades into because at the end of the day, it's still day trading profit, so it should account towards the annual goal as well. I'm just trading the small account, but overall it should count to the annual goal. So let's look at the TraderView statistics for the small account, shall we? Well, here we've got the calendar. We started on the 17th. And that was actually our second largest trade of the month to date. We had our largest trade, $800 last Wednesday. But the first trading day of the month with the 2,500 was actually our second largest trade. So what does that show? So 100% green. What I mean by that is in terms of day, not had a red day yet, which is basically because I've been very selective with the trades. I might not have had some big trades on this account yet, but I've been very selective with the trades. Last Friday I could have had a really good, really big one if I just stuck in the small account, but I wanted to get bigger size, and that's why I've switched over to my main account. So let's have a look at the statistics on the small account, shall we? So total gains at the moment from a small account perspective, we're just shy of $4,000 in gains. So we've more than $2,500 is what we started with. We're now at $4,000 in profits on top of that. So that puts us in a really strong position. So say the $4,500 is the gross profit. Of course, the transaction fees and everything else comes out on top of that. So we're about $5,500 is the equity position after today. The equity position going into February is about $5,500. So we've made about $3,000 in total net, and $4,000 in terms of gross profit. So really good, slow, methodical gains. There is no profit factor for some reason at the moment, but if we look at the win-loss expectation, you see all my trades, win-loss ratio. Sure, I've taken a losing trade. Oh no, one scratch trade. Not had a losing trade on the small account yet, so that's something to cheer about. So no losing trades yet. One scratch trade. You can see very smooth upwards equity curve there, because obviously no losing trades yet, but they will come. They don't worry about they will come. But to have made $4,000 in, let's go back to the calendar. So we made $4,000 gross in 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 trading days. Well, statistics are showing really good progress. Now we've got 20 trading days in February, but no, 19 trading days in February. So we've not got 20 full days. It's only 19 trading days in February. We do have one bank holiday towards the end of February. So let's see how we do. So we'll be back at it tomorrow. We'll be looking to grow the account another 5%. If we look at where we are finishing this month at $5,500, to grow from $5,500 to another $10,000 by the end of February, we have to grow at 5%. So that's where it'll take us. Get about another $10,000 on top of where we are today if I do 5% increment on average across the month of February. If I overachieve, and I only need to overachieve by a slight amount, if I was to do double that and 10% day after day after day on average across the month of February, I'll be locking in up to $45,000, $50,000. So let's see what happens. We do it again tomorrow, an hour before the market opens. That's 8:30 a.m. market time, or East Coast, New York. It's 1:30 p.m. here in Ireland. Based in Dublin is where I am. So it's 1:30 in the UK. Anywhere else, if you don't want to work out the time zones, hit that notification bell. If you subscribe to the channel, if you're not, why not? But if you are, hit that notification bell, and YouTube will remind you when I'm going live. No problem at all. In the meantime, if you want to learn how to trade, if you want me to take you under my wing as a mentor, check the links in the description and come join the community. You get access to the Day Trade with Tony private trading community. It's a Discord, private Discord, and we have our own trading room there. Come join us, subscribe to the channel or become a member of the channel. You get access to the Discord as well, and I will see you tomorrow morning before the market opens. We'll be trading for 2.5 hours in total. In the meantime, enjoy your evening.